What's going on, everybody? In today's video, we are going over to a shop called the Nerd Store, and they are hosting a pop-up shop, if you will, of a bunch of different collectibles and Funko Pops. They like to do this when they buy a very large collection, so we're gonna see what they got in and see if there's anything that I wanna add to my collection. So without any further ado, let's get started. Here we go. Here we go. All right, folks, so we made it to the mall where the pop-up shop is. I'm not entirely sure where it is located at as far as within the mall because it's been in a couple different spots. It's hosted by the Nerd Store, so I'll have to kind of look around and see if I can find it or whatever, but I'm kind of interested to see if I can find any Funko Pops that I'm looking for to complete sets or whatever cool rare stuff they might have. Okay, folks, I found the store, so let's head on in and see what they got. I'm going to start right here at this back table, kind of showing off some of the stuff. So it looks like this is kind of Funko exclusive ad icon kind of things. So you got some of your like Fun Day stuff. So you got like Dino, Proto Punk, which is kind of neat to see. Like I said, more ad icons, more Funko stuff. I thought this was a really cool one back in, what year was this? A couple years ago when they had like the Box of Fun. Yeah, the Fanatic Fury. That's a really cool design pop. And then there's a couple of really cool Freddies in here. You got like the Basketball Freddy, Skater Freddy, HQ exclusive. What else? On this pop, I don't know if I've ever seen this. Is it Zhao Zhao? Is that how you say that? Monkey on a unicycle. That's a pretty cool one. I don't think I've ever seen that in person before. All right, down here, folks, it looks like there is a bunch of Disney stuff and some animation. I bet I'll find maybe a couple things that I'm looking for in here. But yeah, right off the bat, I do notice some really cool ones. You have like Chef from Monsters, Inc. right here, which is pretty rad. You also have Crumb from All Real Monsters, which is a cool one. If I didn't already have that one, I'd definitely pick it up because you know I am a Nickelodeon guy.
This gum has no flavor.
This is kind of an interesting one. I think it's from a video game, Song of the Deep. I know it's a little bit of an older one. It's one that you don't see very often. I remember seeing it at GameStop back in the day, but Marin with the SS Aaron. Kind of a cool one. Looks like they have a pretty decent section of some anime pops. And I know this isn't quite anime, but I do love this pop from Samurai Jack. We have the Chase. Samurai Jack Armored. That is really rad. Love that pop. I already have it in my collection, or else I would have definitely picked that up. Right here, it looks like they have a good section of just different video game stuff. I do love this 2-pack right here, Ratchet and Clank. That is definitely a game that I played growing up, and a game that I still play on the PS5, but some cool ones. I do love me some Sonic. That Werehog is pretty rad as well. There's definitely some Sonic pops that I'm still on the lookout for, but that one I do own. But yeah, looks like we're kind of getting into some Marvel stuff right here as well. One that I don't feel like I see very often. We got Unmasked Cyclops right here. Cyclops. Those might be some good ones to pick up if the X-Men ever appear in the MCU and everything like that. Yeah, folks, continuing in on some of our Marvel stuff here, you have some Spider-Man figures, which are really rad. You got Venom, which that is always one that you need to be on the lookout for. I don't feel like that one will ever go away in value, at least, and collectability. But yeah, these Spider-Man pops are really cool, especially with the new Spider-Man movie coming out. These might be some ones, maybe some variants that might be in the next movie to be on the lookout for. But these are really rad, too. You got like Professor X, Magneto, some more original X-Men pops that you don't see every day. But yeah, good selection of Marvel. And folks, the Marvel space just keeps on going. Like I said, Spider-Verse stuff is going to be really hot to pick up, but this is one I don't even have in my collection. I got Peter Parker from Into the Spider-Verse, the first movie. Pretty cool pop. Maybe I'll pick that one up. I don't know, but I did notice a couple of other pops like these Lokis right here that are really rad. I think this is what the black and white one, and also the regular one, number 36. That's pretty cool to see. And then wrapping up Marvel, guys, a couple ones that you don't see often that are a little bit older in my opinion. You have Lady Sif, which obviously is a Thor pop. Ah, yes, here was the other one that I was looking at. We have the Walgreens exclusive black suit Spider-Man. I love that whole line that's on the back right there with $20.99 and Venom. Yeah, that's a cool one to see for sure. And it looks like here this is a good solid table of some DC. I'm going to kind of look through and see if there's any old ones that I think would be cool to point out. I guess some of the animated series ones are ones that people are always on the lookout for. So you got Batman, Man-Bat, Two-Face. Oh, and then back here, guys, you have the Surf's Up Batman. That is one you don't see very often either. And this is kind of an interesting one too. You have General Zod from Superman. I think he's in the new Flash movie if I'm not mistaken. So $24.99. That's probably a pretty solid price on that. You know I gotta show these off when I see them, guys. I love The Simpsons, so anytime I see Simpsons pops, I gotta show them off. But comic book guys really rad. Glowing Mr. Burns, Automan, Radioactive Man. Dude, they gotta keep making more Simpsons pops, because I'll definitely keep buying them.
Shut up and take my money!
But yeah, you got some Rick and Morty, some more Treehouse of Horror, so good little animation section. And then coming back over here, guys, they do have some really rad sports ones. We got like Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady, which he's finally retiring, so these might be some pretty solid ones here in the future. And on the other side of this table, I didn't notice anything too crazy on the other sports ones, but this one's kind of a fun one. You have this $20 Autobot Drift, which is a cool one. I think this is just based on, I don't know, it's not really the Retro Toys line that they've been focusing on somewhat recently, but it says movies, so I guess it's part of the Transformers movies, but an older one that you don't see often. You got Steve from Blue's Clues, guys. Blue's Clues was a show that I watched growing up, so that's really rad. And also this one's cool too, from Rocco's Modern Life. You got Rocco and Spunky the Chase. They have some more quote-unquote Grails up here up front, so I wanted to show these off. Cutie Corn's a really cool one. That's one that is, I think, one of the coolest design pops that I've ever seen. But yeah, kind of looking through, you got Freddie Funko, Jack Sparrow, Wednesday Addams, Catwoman from The Dark Knight Rises, one of my favorite Funko Pops right here from a game that I played a lot as a kid, Sly Cooper. It's crazy that that one's gone up in price like it has at $55. That's insane. One that I'm kind of debating on getting, guys, is Kratos right here from God of War. I don't know. I want to see maybe if I can barter a little bit at 75. I think that's probably about what he goes for, but yeah, that is a cool one. I might pick that one up today. I don't know. I made my way to this back wall that has even more expensive stuff. So you got some Freddy Funkos down here. That's a pretty rad one. Freddy Funko, I think, is that the Monkey King? Pop Asia one. What else? We got the Freddy Funko Statue of Liberty. You got Coraline, Sailor Moon, some more sports. Like I said, Tom Brady, guys. Those are some crazy ones since he's going to be retiring. But for all my WWE fans, they got some good ones up here. They also have a baseball one over there that I love with Ken Griffey Jr. But yeah, checking those out. Ultimate Warrior is a cool original one. And then coming back here, guys, at their last section, let's kind of take a look. We got Bernie Sanders up there, Ace Ventura. Dang, you don't see those ones very often. Scareglow, L, Star Trek. I mean, let's just kind of, oh, that one's pretty cool. Jam Master J. But yeah, guys, lots of Heat, Loki, French Bulldog, some good Marvel ones in here. Yeah, really cool to see. And then the last one that I noticed right here, guys, Indy's Ride. That's pretty rad. That is one I totally forgot that even existed. I don't know. I might pick up that one today too. I'm not sure. A couple pops that I forgot to highlight, guys, while I was over here. This one is really cool. This Buzz Lightyear. It's not even, I don't think, the normal tenant. Maybe it is. I don't know. I know at one point they made 8-inch figures, so it might classify under that. But that's one that you don't see very often. And gotta give a shout out to Big Bird. I own this one in my collection, but I love the Sesame Street Pop, so that's a great one to see. All right, folks, I bought my pop. You probably have a good idea of what it is already, but let's head back home. And yeah, I'll show you what I got. All right, folks, just like that, we're back, and I ended up pulling the trigger on a pretty interesting figure, and I feel like you guys probably might know what I ended up getting. But I'm a massive PlayStation fan, guys, and I've enjoyed this game. I haven't played the second one, and that'll give you a hint of what I got here. But we ended up getting Kratos from the rebooted series of God of War. Folks, check that bad boy out. Kratos, guys, such a cool pop. Love all the details on it, guys. Leviathan axe right there, guys. And overall, dude, Kratos is such a cool character. I really have liked what they've done, you know, with Kratos from the first God of War games that came out for the PlayStation 2, and then the newer ones for like the PS4, PS5. I feel like I like his character better now than I did back then. But you got that official PlayStation license sticker right on the front, right on the side. You got Kratos looking freaking awesome as heck right over there. And you also have a couple of other pops that are on the back. You got Atreus. You also have, which are the other ones on here? Fire Troll and Draugr. I think that's how you say it. I don't remember specifically. So to round out the set, I'll definitely have to pick up Atreus or Boy for those of you who have played the game. I still call him Boy.
Get in the boat, boy. 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 Boy.
Such a cool piece. And let's get some footage of me adding it actually to my video game section of stuff that I have here on my shelf. I got my shelf right here. I got my video game section of pops right here. And good old Kratos is gonna go right there. Fits in perfectly with all the other PlayStation pops that we've got right here with Ratchet and Clank, you know, Sly Cooper, all that fun stuff. Kratos, you got a new home right there.
Boy, come give me a hand.
But folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below, what would you have picked up from that little pop-up shop? They had actually some pretty good gems there, and Kratos was probably the top pick for me. But let me know in the comment section below what you would have bought if you were there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind of one another and always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.